from Studio 3 at Buzz TV. It's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of The Horse's Mouth here on Buzz TV. We are at Tommy Mac's. Where else would we be? At my bar. We're talking business. We're talking real estate. We're talking mergers and acquisitions. Brought to you by our good friends at Carpet Man Flooring, home of the LVP. That's right, luxury vinyl planking. All right, let's welcome in the panel. Let's start it off with Kathryn Zekas from Florida Homes Realty and Mortgage. Hi,
Thank you
Kathy.
for having
How
me.
are you?
I'm great.
Great to have you.
Thank you.
How
Good
long
to
you
be
been
here.
in the? It's great to have you here. How long you been in the business? Tell us that.
Actually, real estate since 2019 is when I
Okay.
got my license.
Okay,
I've
cool.
kind of been an entrepreneur for the last 21 years, but
Okay.
enjoying real estate and
Good.
Loving the people I'm working with.
Yeah, I've taken that test a couple times actually.
Yeah.
The real estate test.
I'm sorry, it's not easy.
Yeah, no. I just let the license go both times. I don't know why. I just never got into the whole real estate side, but
Yeah.
a lot of memorization for that test.
Yes.
How's the market?
There is.
How's business? How are things going overall?
It's good. It's constantly evolving and changing. And I don't
Okay.
think we're ever going to have a market like we did in 2020 and 2021. They call that the unicorn market.
Right.
I mean, it's just
Sure.
crazy what happened with COVID and then the demand for houses and all the investors jumping in and the interest
Right.
rates dropping, and now the interest rates are moving back up. And so it's starting to slow down. We're still in a seller's market, but
Yeah.
it's getting a little more doable for the average person
Yeah.
who wants to go out and buy
I don't
the
think
next home.
the private equity groups that were buying up all, blocks of homes, I don't think a lot of people factored that in. I kept thinking, like, man, they got to be taking some of the share because they're all over the place.
Yeah.
And now that's died down a little bit, but
Yes.
it'll all come back around. There's so much land around here, people will be building forever.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have a lot of new homes going in
Yeah.
in certain subdivisions and also in Nassau County. Just beautiful around here.
That's
And so
right.
A lot of options for people.
Yeah, you're in Nassau. There you go. Great to have you on the show. Hale Wise is here. Hey, Hale.
Thank you, Tom.
From Fidelity FIS. Great to have you on the show, brother.
Thank you for having me.
You're a native, right? You're
I
an
am.
old
I've been-
school.
I'm very old school. I'm so old school. I grew up watching you play football.
I
back
heard
in
you.
the
That's
day.
what you said,
And,
man.
I know.
That makes me feel good.
Which I
All
love
right.
because we went through, that heyday, Tom Coughlin, Tom McManus, Jags, and then we
Yeah.
went through a little bit of a lull period there, and then now we're back.
I think we're back.
Which feels great.
It looks good.
Exactly. So I grew up down here, and believe it or not, so I went to boarding school in Boston, Massachusetts.
Oh,
so I know
really?
you're from the neck
Okay.
of the woods, and
Yeah.
it's so funny. She was talking about change in this area, and it's been so crazy. So I went to boarding school up in Boston,
Okay.
and I was the one of two Southern kids in the entire school, and they called me NASCAR, Roll Tide, and Cousin Lover, just because you're from the South. And so they give me grief. All this
I'm from
grief.
Bama. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Well, these people were so spoiled because it seemed like the Boston Bruins won the championship every year, the Patriots
Yeah.
won every year, and then there's like me in the corner who's the Jaguars fan. They're like, who's
Yeah.
this guy? And so now I can rub it in their face when we're in the playoffs. And yeah, exactly.
And you're a University of Georgia
I am
graduate.
a UGA guy.
You're
so
a dog.
I have to
all right.
say, this last football season was probably the best in my career. We had the Dogs go back to back.
Yeah.
In the Jags, the 28-point deficit, we came back to win. And
No doubt.
fell a little short in Kansas City, but we'll be back there this year.
I
I
agree.
know that for sure.
I agree. All right, tell us what you're doing there with FIS and the
thank you.
mergers and acquisitions.
Yeah, so I'm at FIS, been there for about a year. It's a great company that's taken a big bet in Jacksonville and has done a lot for the community, both in charities and also they built that beautiful new office right on the other side of the river,
Absolutely.
which I get to go to every day for work, which I'm
That
spoiled
doesn't
rotten.
suck.
Yeah, it's brutal. It's a tough job.
Cool.
They have 2 golf simulators in the basement. They've
Oh,
got great
geez.
food. I know, exactly.
Where's Hale?
Yeah, exactly. Well, exactly.
Working on his mental health.
Well, yeah, exactly. Working in the golf simulator on idea generation, but it's been
Nice.
great. Staying busy, and it's a great business, doing really well. And then on the side, I also we're starting up this youth group at the Museum of Science
At
and
Mosh,
History.
yeah.
Mosh, yeah.
Cool.
And so we're having a big kickoff party called Museum by Moonlight, September 29th. And
Okay.
So my pitch to you and all your viewers is come out, hang out with us. It's going to be a great event. Wow. And then
Beautiful.
after that, we're going to segue into a youth group called The Elements, which I thought in Jacksonville, there's a lot of people that have moved here recently and want to get involved, but there's always been kind of a void that, for young people to get involved. And so we're going to create a youth board right after that for everyone to get involved. So if you're interested in Mosh or getting involved in Jacksonville, come talk to us.
All right, great to have you on the
Thank
show.
you. Thank you. Great to
All
be
right,
here.
and here are my two norms here. Ben, how you doing, brother? Back Glynn, of course. Tom Reber's back once again. Man, this brings music to your ears, huh? Talking about all the good stuff here in Jacksonville. No doubt.
Oh, yeah.
Do you echo Kathy's sentiments as far as the market and everything and what to look forward to, et cetera, et cetera?
I do, yeah. It's still absolutely a great market here. There's still low inventory, so there's still, a little bit. I agree with you. It's coming more into that balanced market, which is nice. But we're still. I mean, if you look at the value for where we are compared to other places that have water around them, I mean, you can't beat it. So. It's still a great.
Tom,
place.
how about rates? Are we done going up, or it's okay if they are?
Here's the great news. We're back to 96. 1996.
Okay.
You're the first Jaguars big run, right?
Yep.
So,
Okay, I
but
like
rates,
that year.
we're going to have to get mentally comfortable with what it is. The cost of money is the cost of money.
Right.
We've always said date the rate, marry the house, was a wonderful phrase we've kind of coined. But probably more importantly is we're rebalancing and recalibrating the market. I think you guys are echoing that sentiment.
Yep.
The 32034, that I call it the adult playground. That's a wonderful zip code. People from all over the world live there, and you cover the beaches, the 32082 and other places.
Yep.
The migration is real. We're getting thousands of people a month moving to North Florida.
Yeah,
Between the 32084 all the way down to 32086 in St. Augustine, it's coming.
Yeah.
It's happening every day, and guess what? They're buying it. And they're paying for it, and they're going to have to.
Right.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I know you guys all, as we'll wrap up here, the announcement of the Four Seasons being going to get started.
My gosh.
That's huge. I've been down at the practice a couple times these past 2 days. Been down at Miller. I mean, it just feels like, not that we weren't the big boys, before, but man, it just feels like
It feels
something
good to be a winner
special.
finally.
Yeah, it does. It does.
And Mosh is building a brand new museum on the.
They are.
Right, so it's great. It's gonna be a great area, and I totally agree. Being a lifelong Jacksonville resident, there's never you go to the Jags games. There's never anything to do down there.
Yep.
And so having a build out downtown where people want to go, get
awesome.
excited, spend money.
Yeah.
And I'm fired up. It's a
It'll be
great
a destination.
Exactly.
It has been a destination for a long time.
We need
if
that.
ever.
Question. Yeah.
All right, guys. Great job as usual.
Awesome.
Thanks for being here.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
All right, go Jags, baby.
Go
Jags.
Go Jags. Here we go.
Cheers.
All right, that'll do it for us this time around. Hey, make sure you check out all their great profiles at iwannabuzz.com. You'll see this conversation and many others right there at the website. So until next time, stay safe and be cool out there, and we'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers.